Guess what I got? Hey guys, what is up? It's Reese's Tech Pieces here for another video. So today I'm going to be doing the review, as you can tell by the title, on this fabulous Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 10.1 inch. I got this used from a pawn shop, and as you can also tell by the story, there is a little interesting part about this tablet, and I'll explain that a little bit more in the video. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, so we are back here with the Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 10.1 edition. So before we start off with a little bit of a review and kind of a how-to mix guide, I'm going to tell you how I got this tablet, and I'll make it super short. So I got this tablet used at a pawn shop, as I get most of my tech that I review, and it was an as-is items, and if you don't know what that means, it means that it had an issue with it or something was wrong with it, and so if you buy it, you can't return it. It's an as-is item. So I ended up buying it because it had a little passcode lock on it, and I knew that I could fix it, and so I'm going to be showing you guys how to fix your tablet that has a passcode lock on it that you can't remember. And be warned, this will factory reset the device, so you will lose all your information and everything like that. And this is kind of like a last ditch effort if you just can't remember your password, and so this is basically the last thing you want to do. But I'm going to show you that. So what you're going to do is you're going to power your tablet off. So I'll do that here. Power off, and we'll wait for that to shut down. And there you go. Alrighty, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to hold the power button, the home button, the power button, and the volume up at the same time. So, and you're going to do that until the Samsung logo comes on. So ready, 1, 2, 3. And there you go. You can see up there it has recovery booting, and it'll come up with this, and then it'll come up with this page. So you do use the volume up and down to scroll. See, you can see right there. And right there, you're going to go to wipe data / factory reset, and then you're going to hit the power button to do that. But I'm not going to do that here because I don't need to, and I don't want to lose all my data. And then after you do that, that wipe data / factory reset, it'll bring you back to this page after a little bit of loading, and then you're going to want to just stay up at the top and then click reboot system now, press the power button, and it'll go and it'll reboot the tablet, and then it'll go through all the steps and everything, and there you go. You will have your brand new wiped Samsung Galaxy Tab, and this does work on all Samsung Galaxy devices. So that is something that I wanted to show you. And there you go. And so I'll come back when this is booted, and so we can do the review. Alrighty guys, we are back. So the tablet has rebooted, as you can tell. It's all fine. And if you do the factory data reset, it will come up to the screen to set up the tablet and everything. But this time it will not ask for a passcode because it was factory reset. So now let's get on with the review. So first of all, we're going to take a little look around the tablet, and this is kind of a lower end tablet if you are looking to buy it. It is kind of a lower end tablet, but it is still a little pricey, but it is cheaper than the Galaxy Tab 3 model 10.1 inch. And so far I've really liked it. I haven't had a single issue with it. Everything's been perfect. And one thing that I do want to say is it is really light, and it is a little bit cheaper made, so if you are coming from something like an iPad, you are going to definitely notice the difference. And the button layout isn't my favorite. It's just not something I really like about it, but I don't know, you get used to it. So we're going to take a look around, and up there you can see that there's a little ding, and that is just from the previous owner, but nothing real big other than that cosmetically. So on the front you have the home button, a multitasking button, and a back button. Those aren't backlit, which is one of the reasons why this tablet is kind of cheap, and you'll notice that they did kind of go the cheaper route with this tablet. Just to decrease the price from the previous year's model. And this is a 2014 tablet, just to let you know. And so we go up to the top and we have the Samsung logo, and I believe it's a 4 megapixel camera. I'm not sure about that, but it's not a great camera at all. And as you can see, the screen gets pretty fingerprinty. And so now we're going to turn to the bottom. We just have a micro USB port. On the back we have a 720p recording camera. We have the Samsung logo and some stuff down at the bottom. On the side we have a speaker and a headphone jack. On the other side we have another stereo speaker, and there's some more scuffing you can see right there. Nothing horrible. Let me see if I can get that to focus. There you go. You can kind of see that. A little scuffing, nothing too major. This does have an IR blaster, which is a big plus for me. It also has a micro SD card slot, which is another huge plus for me. So you can like buy movies off the internet and stuff like that, and then you can put them on the micro SD card and then watch them on your tablet. And this is kind of what I was talking about with the weird button placement. I'm used to an iPad where the power button and the volume button are kind of on separate sides of the tablet. And I often find myself going to reach for the volume down button and hitting the power off button, and it's something that's kind of annoyed me about the tablet, but nothing too bad. And yeah, that is pretty much the look around on the tablet. So now let's get it open, and I have updated this so it is up to the latest software. And so there is the home screen, and I have customized this, as you can see, and it is really, it's a little slow coming from an iPad 2. It's about the same, maybe a bit faster, but not a lot. And the screen is really nice. It's not great. It's about the same as an iPad 2 again, maybe a bit better than an iPad 2, but you know, not horrible. And then so you can see that it does look really nice, and it does have the most recent backgrounds from the TouchWiz and Samsung that they have brought out. And so you can see that it looks all the same. So if you have like a Galaxy S6 or an S6 Edge, any of those newer phones, it looks pretty much the exact same. There are a few minor differences, but other than that, the same. And now I'm going to get into one of the features that kind of annoyed me about it when, again, they took the cheaper route on it. It doesn't have a vibration motor in it. So you can either get notifications with just the screen and it being silent, or you can get it with the screen and with a loud kind of noise or a loud ringtone, which I don't really like at all. It's kind of frustrating for a tablet like this when you're going to be spending like $300 or so, whatever, on this. And, you know, you want it to be a good quality tablet, and it's just kind of disappointing to see that they went the cheaper routes there, but that is, again, so that they could get the price lower. So the settings is pretty much the same. Everything is pretty much the same as before in the newer phones. Nothing too different, and you of course have multitasking and everything like that. And one thing that is pretty cool about the software is you slide from the side, and these are all your multitasking apps that you can use to have two open at once. So that is pretty neat right there, because an iPad, you know, they don't have multitasking, and that's something that I really kind of wish it did. And I know the new iPad Pros do, but I mean, a tablet, you should be able to pull off some multitasking, especially if you can do it on a phone like the Galaxy S6 and Note 5. And just before we go, I forgot to tell you how much I paid for this, and I ended up only paying for this tablet $60. Now this is a $300 tablet. That's more towards the retail price, but it is in really good condition except for that one little bump in the corner, and it ended up taking me 2 minutes to fix. So I encourage you, if you're out there and you see a tablet like this, as long as it doesn't have any other issues besides maybe that passcode lock or something like this, and the pawn shop just didn't know how to fix it, I would encourage you maybe to take a look into purchasing that and then either reselling it or just keeping it like I did. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for the review. Thanks for watching. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that helped you, and if you do end up buying a tablet and it does have a password lock, like the person you bought it from forgot to take the password off, that's how you can reset it. And it's super easy. After I bought it, it took me 2 minutes about, and I got it perfect, and now it's brand new, as you can see, still working, and everything's perfectly fine. So yeah. That's it. Reese's Tech Pieces is out.